What's up, beautiful people? In this video, I will be transforming my front yard garden into a pollinator, therefore a bee and butterfly paradise. Let's get to it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? It's me, Ricky Jones Jr., back again for another video. And like I said, on this one, we will be transforming what you all see now into a bee and butterfly paradise. Now, this idea came from my video asking you all what should I do in the front yard, because I was in a conjunction junction. I didn't know my function of the front yard garden, and it was said that I should turn it into pollinator paradise, which I was like, oh man, that is so cool. That is an idea that I have had for some time now, with the idea that I want to use my yard purposefully. Okay, I just don't want, something that looks good but is not eco-friendly, right? And so, hey, having this for the pollinators is right up my alley. So I was like, cha-ching, let me do that. So I'm gonna walk you through the various steps that I'm taking to transform my front yard garden from what it is to what I desire for it to be, so that if you have such an idea as yourself, you can see what it may take, right? Because every yard is different. So I'm not gonna say what takes for my yard will take for your yard, but you'll see what it takes in my yard to see if you want to do it in your yard. But anyway, in it all, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm already hot, I already started, so I'll just walk you through the processes. All right, great people. All right, great people. So the first thing I wanted to do was to mow the lawn, and well, not even the lawn, mow the weeds down in proportion so I can see like what area that I wanted to work with. Now, I did keep up some of the areas in which I saw some weeds that have flowers that the bees are already attending to up. Okay, so you see me like going zigzag and things like that around certain areas just to make sure that I preserve areas in which bees are already there. But then this also lets me to further get down to the weeds of things so that I can clear things out so they can be nice and ready for the seeds. Now you see me now clearing out the line and area for the flower bed, as well as just go ahead and making space openings and thatching, getting weeds and things out of the area in which I will be planting seeds, where the flowers and things will grow. And so I'm just really like turning over the ground, getting out the weeds. I don't even know the tool in which I'm using, but I heard there's like a thatching machine that you can use, or a tilling machine. I probably would have used that if I had it on hand. Obviously I don't, so I'm using my hands. But nonetheless, that will make life go a little bit better. But anyway, I'm just going for it, picking the weeds, and it's really like those ones that like travel. I hate those things, but I looked them up and they were like, no, get those out of your yard. So that's what I'm doing best as possible with my hands, bending my back and all that good stuff, but clearing the ground is what I'm doing. Okay, and so from here, what I'm doing now is furthering the raking process, just making sure that the ground is turned over, the ground is loose, the soil is ready for the seeds to be sown, and getting out the weeds if and where necessary. So like I said, this may not even be a thing that you have to do in your yard, but obviously is what I have to do in mine, because I've kind of let it go. Truth be told, I let it go, focusing on the backyard, the garden, and the chickens and things like that. So hey, I'm having to do this extra work. If you are attentive to your yard, you may not have to do this. Or if you have grass, you may even have a totally different process. However, this is what I'm having to do in my yard: pulling up weeds, clearing out the ground, loosening up the soil, and just making things ready and susceptible for the seeds to be planted in the given space and given area. And so from here, again, getting out the weeds. Getting out the weeds is the name of the game for today's exercise, okay? And then as you see, I'm just going back over it, making sure everything is nice and loose, making sure the soil and ground is turned over, getting out what's necessary to not be in the way for the seeds, because remember, I've laid a layer of cloth, if you will, for the raised beds when they were in the front yard. So now that I have this part done, let me show you the seeds. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna throw out there are some Wildflower Blend Pollinator box that I picked up from Dollar Tree for $1.50. And then I also have this Wildflower Blend as well, Sunny Area, and this one just says Pollinator. So these two I'm gonna throw out first, and then I have some other ones as well. So same thing, type deal, wildflower shade area, because I know some of it is shaded. And then I also have some zinnias as well that I'm gonna throw out. Oh man, and see, these are the steps that it takes to accomplish the bee and butterfly pollinator paradise from seed. As you saw the various steps, what you saw was me cutting the grass, me thatching, getting away the weeds, and just opening up and loosening up the soil, and then me throwing down the seeds. And now I can run over the garden area with a rake and scenario just to get everything tossed in the soil, which I will do with the rake. It's just in the back. I want to go ahead and end this video, but at the end of the day, that is what it will take to do this yourself. Now definitely click that bell notification as you subscribe so that you can see the progress of this here garden as you see it. I have 4 different varieties of seeds that I did plant, and I will do some sunflowers along the trellis things as well, so it'll be fun, it'll be nice, it'll be everything that they would desire and want. But now you see what it takes to do it if you were to try to do it yourself, which it is a tedious process, I will say so myself. It was probably about an hour and a half total of laborsome work, but hey, it'll pay off in the end. It'll look beautiful and luscious. And as you saw, I did not do the full yard. I do have like a circular area that I'm able to walk around just to be able to, you know, enjoy the yard and watch, and maybe even put chairs out here and things like that. So there could be a nice little paradise and oasis, not only for the bees and the butterflies and the pollinators, but also for myself and my family as well. So in it all with y'all, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the suggestion. As you can see, I also have like laid out the area for my flower bed. So now I'll be able to put plants and things over here accordingly. But yeah, in it all with it all, thank you. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next video. Yeah.